Alright, so this review is going to be on for yesterday. Yesterday I took a long, I think. Yeah, it was a long. Draw liquidity was this high. The reason why I'm doing it today is because I didn't have time yesterday and then just fell short on time. So I'd just rather do it today. Right now it's trading NFP. It's 10 a.m. Uh, yeah, and I'm still looking at Thursday's high, and then previous Thursday high, and then this should be in terms of today. But for yesterday, I was looking at this high. Okay, well, you can't see it, but looking at that high, I had to draw liquidity, which it was, as you can see, it rallied higher. And that was my higher time frame draw. Look at this quick. Gotta go actually. So where's yesterday? So here's yesterday. It's Thursday. Took this high. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. Okay. 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. Today's Thursday. Or yesterday. I was thinking that. Do have that volume imbalance. So I think support now. Let's see what I say. Go to front. It was a weekly high. Okay, so that was my draw. This is 9 a.m. and here's 10 a.m. Okay, and I was looking at London low. Looking at London low, and let me just do bar replay. Actually, I made this be a little tricky. Okay, so this is all for today. We had London low. Okay, had the immediate rebalance that I marked out. Here, you see how beautifully respects it. Okay, and then I had drawn liquidity. What's this at? So you can see how London high on New York, it barely missed it by 3 points. And that's when I knew, okay, we're really bullish. All manipulation right here. We did take Asian lows, but then I was seeing that as just a raid to get higher. Doesn't get there. New York goes on. Takes London low. PD rebalance at support. That was my PD array. And obviously John liquidity was high. Okay, and you can see it gets there. For something else. Oh yeah, the other markets. Same thing. London low. ES. Okay, those were my draws. And then for YM. Okay. YM, ES takes it at the same time. I think Y or ES had it. No, same thing, immediate rebalance right here, but this was London low, and then our draw was these highs, and then the price is still laggy. YM still needs to capture its weekly high, and then same with ES, but Objective was to the upside. Minimum London high. Okay, and then 15-minute. Just gonna get this out of the way. Yeah, see equal highs right here. Had equal highs right here. Yeah, and then I saw this. I was like, okay, we're not gonna just leave it by 7 points. We're not just gonna do that and then not come back, rally down, take sell stops. Also had this 7 p.m. Asian low, which I'll mark, I guess, because it did actually get there. And then I think, yeah, same low had an S&P. So SMT, I wasn't looking at that though. So, yeah, the 5-minute. Today was NFP Thursday as well. So I started. What do I start? Okay, so on 5-minute, I don't think there was nothing. Let me. Are you serious? Okay, yeah. Why is it doing that? Okay. Alright, whatever. So I was looking at these highs. Okay. And then, so this is the thing. This is one thing. So I saw London low take, sweep the low, and this is where I was going long. Okay. And as you can see, it does get there, but it had to get down one more time to take this sell stop and then the AR low. No SMT, by the way. There was actually for this run, the lower time frames. So I go on the 1 minute, right? Regular trading hours. So we had the up close, down close. Let's see what up close, down close. 9:30 opens. 9:30 previous R sentiment high, so we could just do opening range gap low. And then I do have something to work on is the market, because I thought this was a low. No trading. Okay. And then something to note. 7, 6, 8. There. Okay. We just need constant encroachment. Okay. So these were the highs I was looking at. Just equal highs right here. I was really looking at this high because it was just the low hanging fruit. Okay. 9:30 opens. Rallies. Rallies down to the London low. Right. Okay. At this time, both markets are, yeah, all three markets take the same low at the same time at around 9:42. Okay, so as the markets were rallying or rallying lower here at this S&T, lower low here, and then at the same time ES making a higher high, and then see same time right there. So as NQ was taking a low, YM was already here, ES was up there. So we have the SMT right there. Right, we have first presented for value gap right here, and then have the 950 macro, 950, 1010, 950. Then we had 945, I think, right? I think we did. Oh no, we had 10 a.m. Yeah, we had 10 a.m. news. I'll get back to that. Orange. I do these on my chart so I don't forget. Because I forgot one time it costed me. Okay. No, let's do it like this. Okay, and then, yeah. Okay, so sell the market rally down. Took the high time frame sell side liquidity pool. At the same time, when ES was making a higher low, and was same with YM. Okay. And this happened at 9:41. Okay, right there. So I saw the market invert. Let's get out of this. Yes. So the market invert first presented for value gap, and that is where I took my trade. And I'll show you. Come on. Right here. So I took the trade on the NQ, obviously, but charting on NQ because that's when NQ has the better data and the real data. And NQ is more it's more manipulative because it's more retail, and NQ is institutional. So that's the reason why. And then because if you mark out these highs, they're going to be different highs. As you can see, 19992.25, and then for NQ is 1990. That makes a difference. There's bigger differences on the other time with higher time frames. But either way, invert. So I was like seeing, I was like, okay, inverted the first percent for value gap up. I want to see how the energy when it lifts off, and that's when I caught it right there when it was just about to close. They continue higher, and then right here, this long candle, it opened. And then came all the way down here, pretty much where I entered. And I was like shitting my pants. I was like, damn. I didn't take anything off. I was like, but let me just hold it. I have higher time frame narrative. I have low hanging fruit right here, and just wait for it to close. And so it opened, rallied all the way down, and then just quickly came up, and that's what I like to see. And eventually opened and then took me out for 2 contracts, which was good because I bought 3 contracts here. And then I let a runner go. So I bought 3, and then I bought 2, or sold 2 for like a $200 profit. I already made like what I'm risking, basically, like a 1-on-1 kind of. This was like a 2-to-1-ish. I didn't know where to place stop really, but I placed it right at this low because this was an immediate rebalance. I should not get down there. And then I let the runner go. So I wanted to see this, but I wanted to make a lower low, and that was something I need to work on. Wait for 10 a.m. news, because once it did, it took the low out, took the Asian low out, and then it inverted, and then right here, you can see how it validated it. That would have been your better buy, and then could have rolled all the way up there to the weekly high. I was saying weekly high, these highs, and I'll say um, still a good trade, but better trade would have been there. Waiting for 10 a.m. news. That was something I need to work on. Being patient with the news. That's what's happening during the 9:50 macro. Right after it ends, invert, retest, buy, boom, these highs, and then just hold, basically. Trailing stop to the lows. You wouldn't have been knocked out. Yeah, you would have been holding the majority of the trade right there. You were trailing SL to the lows. Yeah, but still good trade. Bread and butter. NFP connections. You can see how solid it is and just broke out. Something to note, respects content encroachment. Just note this in my journal. Where's my so wait for 10 a.m. news, and news as it made another protraction, right, which is a manipulation. Taps into conjugal encroachment, and I was looking at this trade. I was like, damn, should I take this trade or not? Then I was like, nah, because I already took my trade, so just many opportunity. Yeah, taps into conjugal, respects it beautifully, then quickly. That is oil. Better trade here as this movement is confirmation that higher prices with first percent of LP2 as support, as you can see, rockets higher. Bread and butter setup with higher time frame raising. But waiting for 10 a.m. news. That's probably the idea. Forgot about it. Current trading. I just saw the setup. I took the trade towards low hanging fruit. Yeah. Good call. I'm not thinking anything out. We'll actually tag you for profit. Let me do. Okay. So yeah, that was all. Just wanted to just get that out there and just review my trade from yesterday. I really wanted to do it yesterday because it gets a little just tricky. So just things to work on, things to wait for the news. Sometimes, as the better trade was definitely, I was definitely there. Sometimes the news just goes without you though too. But, and I think we did have an S&T, and we didn't. Oh yeah, this low. This low is like that low, but it took that low. And this low took this low. Yeah, there's no SMT out of the way, so screenshot that. Things to work on is wait for new. There's a picture is definitely there. I drew a setup was there with high time frame narrative, and so good trade overall. Bread and butter, nice little win, and nice backup profit. Staying conscious about the trade, talking to myself is definitely helping, and not getting spooked by the crazy wicks and just being able to hold without taking anything off. Good trade overall. Mentally, I didn't really hesitate. That's my trade idea was there. Also, waiting just a few seconds after IFG is broken. It's ideal as you want to read how the next candle will open and kind of that move beautifully. 72, what did I put? Stay content. Also let a runner go for break even. So either way, good profits. Just waiting for that high impact news would have been the move and the better trade to go long as the draw on liquidity was the weekly high being only 7 cents away, and the move down was just manipulation and a run I saw stops as it did eventually run high. Glad bias was there as slowly recognizing a cash in these moves. So yeah, that's all. Just gonna delete all this. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we could see what price actions are right now. Good bread and butter setup. Immediate rebound is right there. There. Let's see. So I was actually looking to go long today, but looking at this high, so this high, cause ES still needs to capture its weekly high that we just captured yesterday. That was a trade. Okay, that's a higher time frame narrative. Okay, obviously price action not the best. Being NFP, if we grade this, see it does get to fair value pretty much perfectly on the dot. People say it's not. It's random though. 5 minute. See again. It's random, all random. And then I have this order block. So it took out this high and then the rally down is a manipulation. I was looking at this low, but it was nice. Was there? Yeah, price action was just not that good. You can see. 1 minute. Okay, long would have been here. The reason why I didn't do it is because the conditions are not it. And then target that high, and then ultimate that high. But you can see these high level, what's it called? Oh, high resistance liquidity runs. I just blanked out. 950 macro, rallies, takes it low, takes sell stops. I think there was a SMT right here though. No, it's here. Respects upper quadrant. That's strong rejection of inverts first position for value gap. But the reason why I didn't was because I still had conviction. Deeper retracement. This is NFP news. Deeper retracement down would have been better to these Southside liquidity pools. To London low. I didn't feel confident with these lows right here. And then not really being in discounted areas. But yeah, there was a long right there. I wasn't necessarily looking for shorts just because, like I said, we had that high and then we had ES. Brown liquidity is still that high right there. And then the YM is just way behind right there. So, yeah, anybody that was short just got burned. But, yeah, I wasn't looking to go short. But longs weren't even that good either. So, because it could have easily just came down here and then rallied higher. But yeah, that's what I was looking at. And then, oh yeah, I forgot. What's it called? Well, for the trade from yesterday. All right here. Trade from yesterday. See this wick? I've seen this breaker. I was like marking this. I was like, okay. On this breaker and if this gets disrespected, I was actually marking the wick. Saw the breaker. And I was like, okay, so this rally down was just to a support level. So that's why that was another reason why I didn't just panic sold when it was open and rocked it down. Then I saw a quick rejection based on the breaker, and then took these highs. I was looking at this high because it was the low hanging fruit. I wasn't really looking at this high because as you can see on the dot high 1996.25, 1996.25. Okay, so if I had my high up there, then I also had good slippage, but then on the next one I had bad slip, so it kind of canceled out. So yeah, that was all. Nice little trade recap. Nothing too good, nothing too major. Honestly, wanted to capture this move to these highs, and then to the weekly high, which I'm not gonna go. So yeah, that was a real move right there. Just glad that I got the bias right for the day. Obviously, we were too high in premium levels, sells off, and then boom, crashes. So yeah, look at this. It's all NFP. NFP price action. But yeah, doing better. Catching these moves, but obviously, you want to be able to catch this move and hold it. As that was a better move. So just things to work on, and wait for 10 a.m. news. Stay patient. stay conscious of the trade, talk to myself, and don't rush into it. Like, actually see what price action is doing, and don't be emotional about it. All right, peace, guys. Thanks.